it's a work in progress for the past couple of years. It's called Banana Physics. And it started out of a passion for theoretical physics studies that I had to pursue online because we don't offer those courses at our school. And I also had a little bit of a humanities interest. I write for the school newspaper. I'm a Shakespeare fan, and I'm interested in some social science. And conveniently enough, when I was reading a book, it's by a professor at Stanford named Leonard Susskind. It's called Quantum Mechanics. It's not that technical, it's pretty fun. He writes in the preface, the best way to understand physics is to write about it. And when I read that, I thought that this might be an interesting concept. So I started to write about physics ideas, and I submitted them to English class assignments and some of the creative writing courses that I took at school, and also to some of the extracurricular organizations like Folio magazine. And that started to spiral into a larger collection of papers that explain physics for my own benefit in the context of banana analogies. And it didn't really materialize into anything realistic until the winter of my junior year. But when it did, some of my teachers and my parents told me that it could be formulated into a manuscript, and so I did that, and I contacted many professors and publishing companies, and I did receive the support of one of them, who's at Georgetown, and he runs a publishing company for college students and for young authors, and so he was willing to take me up on banana physics, and so that's when I met New Degree Press. And a synthesis of humanities and theoretical physics was becoming a little bit of a possibility. And then it's like many months of work, a lot of research, and contacting people who weren't always very good at writing back.
We call those adults.
Yeah, well, I mean, eventually it did get published. It was actually published this past February, and there was a launch event in Boston. So I got to meet some people at New Degree Press and some other authors that were there. So that's kind of what I've been up to as a side kind of involvement, because I do believe that, especially at our school, interdisciplinary learning is not a rare commodity at all. It's something that happens quite often, and it happens because students are interested in diverse intersections of seemingly unrelated fields. So when I signed the contract of publication with New Degree Press, I was 17. So there's a different contract from mine. So I don't really have that much jurisdiction over the distribution of the book. And so I did bring copies, but the publishing company had requested that I only give them, like as a charge. So I do have them, and if you guys would be interested, I'd be happy.
They're looking at the business administrator to make sure
Right,
that
exactly.
we're interested. No, thanks, Ed. No, we'll get in touch with you about that, because I'm sure some board members would like copies of the book.
Okay.
What I think is great how you said the book, The Theoretical Minimum by Susskind. You said it was an easy book to read, and maybe it was for you, but I have the same book, and all the abstract algebra, the linear algebra, the Brockhead notation, the exercises, I found it to be quite challenging. That is a beautiful book. It's really it makes me really happy to see a high school student that be challenging himself to read such a thing. I think that's great.
I just want to add that, well, thank you and congratulations on behalf of the board for, getting the book published and coming here and talking to us about what's going on in interdisciplinary matters at the school. It's helpful to the board, and we appreciate it.
Thank you.
Do you charge extra for signed copies? That's good.